called Tim Janis. It's always live. Amazing stuff. Beautiful, relaxing music is the name. And this is just called Horses of Winter Mountain by Tim, Janis. But, I mean, oh my God, did you know that bird watching used to be the #1 hobby in America? Bird watching. Because even when you study birds, you'll see that there's so many different varieties. It's bizarre. Like, how can you not appreciate how completely odd this is? How beautiful this world is, and how much they need to see human beings also be beautiful. Like look at how these girls are moving, like fish in a fishbowl. That's how we should be looking, and we should be not worried about shin splints, because if you're getting shin splints, that means you're overweight. You got to be slim again. But look at these birds. Don't you think that they would, when they're surveying their realm and they see a human, do you think they want to see a bunch of people wrapped up in clothes made from sweat labor, and these people are all wearing eyeglasses and they have artificial, everything about human beings is with the aid of gear? You don't need gear. You don't need any gear. When people say God wins in the end, I'm not sure he does. Because who's telling them that? There was a question mark when Jesus said, will the Son of Man find faith in the earth? Question mark. Faith is fidelity. I'm not seeing enough people really meditating on just nature itself. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing it, but no one understands that there is literally something wanting to take it all down, and it's so much easier to destroy than to preserve. It's so much easier to burn up than conserve. And I haven't heard one person be suspicious of the universal fires, except for me. Not one. I'm not enough. And when people go down the shithole, nature goes down with them. And I'm not any example of the average. I was alone in my class, and I would find, I knew that there was something to the natural world that you could learn everything about God from. I'm not going to learn about God in a Catholic church. No, I was always learning from a blade of grass or something. And it's a gift. It's a gift for sure. And what was my point? Oh yeah, but you can do it too. All you have to do is get healthy again. Just do this, but don't make a big deal out of it. Don't start making a podcast about it. Just do it. Look at this. I mean, my goodness. This is why America was great, because they had all the nature to explore. And in the 1830s, women were safe to be alone and to go out and bird watch, because the penalty for rape was death. So it's nature that makes America great. It's the appreciation of nature, not this tedious materialism. Jesus said, give to Caesar what is Caesar's and give to God what is God's. I'm not seeing, going into a church and singing with all the lights and your clothes made in China and your attention horse, that has nothing to do with God. Absolutely nothing. These animals could teach you a thing or two. I'd rather, that you have, with your political correctness, you are antichrist, completely antichrist. Anyways, enough preaching for today. I just am talking to myself here. that if you want to ever, this guy is always live, 24 hours, and unbelievable. The diversity in nature is incredible, and they want us all to take a jab of one thing, probably made out of aborted babies. So if you don't see an enemy, if you don't fight for God, which is nature, we're the ones with the hands. We can't just sit there and say God wins in the end. I'm not sure what God they're talking about. They could be meaning, Klaus Schwab, or whoever is the newest guy, or the Queen of the Netherlands or something. That's when they say God, that's what they mean. So when they say God wins in the end, I'm not buying it. I think God loses. The Magnificent Seven at the end, Yul Brynner and Steve McQueen were the last two. They said, we always lose. So let's put it this way. God won in the beginning. And Jesus won on the cross. He won at 2,000 years ago. There's no winning in the end. He's already won. It's up to us to maintain it or keep it. And I'm not seeing enough of the conservative attitude. I just see people talking, but they're not acting in a conservative way. They just keep on buying new shit. Conserve means preserve. You keep what is good. And don't take on what is not good unless it's gone through the peers of very high intelligence. And we're coming up through the children, which are very low experience and low intelligence, but you worship your children. Life is not about procreating.